Hi guys, Ryan here with the Pitching Tutors channel. This is a video about what our channel is all about. So we're a channel that's focused on bringing content to help dads of young pitchers create their own programs to teach their kids how to pitch. Although anybody can access this information and create their own pitching program. So we've noticed that the most important position on the defense gets the least amount of practice. So we've decided to do something about it. The opinions expressed in this program are from our own experiences and have worked well for us so far. There's always a risk of injury whether practicing pitching or playing in games. The only way to guarantee no risk of injury is to not practice or play at all. So you should run everything that I say through your common sense filter. And if it doesn't make sense, then don't do it. So this is how our pitching workouts came to be. 10 years ago, I was 6 and I was playing baseball and I was a little better than average, so I got invited to go try out for the all-star team or the tournament team. I didn't make it and I was bummed. My dad and I talked about how I can get better and make the team the next year. So we did some research, talked to some trainers, talked to some coaches, and came up with a program that we're about to share with you. We did this because we realized that every team needs another good pitcher. My dad was a practicing doctor, so by definition, all of this content is doctor approved. This program took 2 years of research and development after reading lots of books and consulting various pitching coaches. I never had an arm injury, and I know it's from our pitching program. And I've pitched way more than the average kid every year for the past 10 years. So a little bit about me, I wasn't the most coordinated kid. I was really clumsy. I didn't really like talking to my coaches at all. I was like the quiet kid on the team. And my dad says that it was like trying to train a monkey. So if that sounds like you, let's hop into it. With the pitching program and a lot of focused work, I finally made it. I was in one of the most competitive baseball districts of Northern California, District 52. And I wasn't just decent at pitching. I was a pitcher that other coaches had to schedule their games around to accommodate me. Looking back on the things that I've achieved, what stands out to me is that I had the most amount of complete games pitched in the history of the league. Which doesn't seem like that big of a deal in itself, but when you factor in that you only have 85 pitches to get the entire game done, it starts to look like a real challenge. If you do the math, that's only 14 pitches maximum for the entire inning. I had the most amount of strikeouts, the least amount of walks, and the least amount of pitches pitched per inning. But this definitely wasn't because I threw hard. My efficiency is what allowed me to pitch more complete games than all of the other pitchers in the league combined. During that season, I had 6 complete games, plus one extra one that I finished all the way to the 6th inning, and I had 2 outs left when I left the game. All other kids in the league during that season, they combined for a total of 4 complete games pitched for the season. The program allowed me to do all of that, even though I wasn't the biggest kid, the strongest kid, or the oldest kid. I didn't have an overpowering fastball, I didn't have a crazy curve, but I did have the pitching program. And now you and your players will have that too. The program works and is easy to implement. It doesn't require anything other than your time and effort. Our channel will focus on bringing you information that is concise, that will allow you to use your practice time efficiently and effectively. You'll definitely want to subscribe to this channel if you are or you have a young pitcher looking for ways to get an edge. Please click the like button below to help us get this content to as many people as possible. We do provide this information for free, but we ask that you support us in any way possible. The basics are here for you to watch and follow. It's enough to get you started for the first few months with a regular pitching routine. We'll start to add more content as interest grows and as our time allows. The basic program is just the tip of the iceberg in regards to the amount of content that we have to share. Pitching is a very complex motion if you're looking for precision, and it may take dozens and dozens of videos for us to cover it all. Just to touch on a few future video topics, there's individual drills for controlling specific pitches, reflex reaction and conditioning specific drills, headspace training, strategy and mental preparation, pitching mechanics, the most common pitching mistakes, corrections and adjustments to have consistency when throwing the same pitch, and other helpful tips that we found in our 10 years of youth baseball. So since I'm still in school and this is a part-time project, the amount of content that we put out will really depend on how much positive feedback we get. So smash that like button and let us know that we're having an impact. That will keep us motivated to keep on putting out tournament grade content. So let's get started.